Well, I was given these bits, you know, to use and make a video, so as well as, you know, whatever, to make something. So I thought, I got these downlighters, and I thought, well, I just put a wire on to see. Let me tell you what my original idea was. We've had a few changes of plans, but I can do. And that was just to put them in a board. To put 3 of them in a board, which will go. I can't put it on the wall because it's a stud wall, but I can put it on the stand. And if you can see where I am, up there, something like that, right? And then that way I would have a light, wouldn't I? Instead of this lamp that I use, you know, I use lamps because I move the lights about, you see. Well, and I was looking at, as I say, you've seen me. It's only a bodged up lamp I was given and stuck on, you know. Anyway, I had a look at this, and say I put a bit of wire on these downlighters, and I've never really played with them before. However, I tried them and they're not very bright. It's a low energy bulb, it gets a bit brighter, but it's not going to be bright enough. So I thought, oh, that idea's not going to work, is it? Anyway, I've got 2 the same. I had a look at them and had a play with them and all the rest of it. And to see how I could do it, well, I've got 3. But I've got 2 the same. Now these 2 larger ones, top comes off like that, look. And one of these LED ordinary sized bulbs will just go in there nicely, you see, like that. And I've had a look at where it comes, and it'll look alright. So what we'll see if I can do, well, probably do, we'll see. I've got a broken bulb holder up there, and I've got another one somewhere. I did have. Anyway, I've got that one. So I've got a couple of bulb holders. That's all that matters. And so what I've got to do is take these to pieces, take everything out, and we're just using the case. That's all. And cut a hole in the bottom just for this to go on, like that. And then like that it will be, you know, obviously inside, won't it? And I think that'll come just about at the right place, you know. That'll hold it on. I can hold it on like that. So I'll take these to pieces and do that. And then as for my boards, I've just been looking round to see what there is, because I've got that which I've just shown you, that piece of plywood, which will do it. And I've only got 2 to put in, but I've got 2 other bits to go up the side. Anyway, I just had a look to see what else I've got, and I've got that, which is off those meters. But then I've just spotted this, a little bit thinner ply than that. I just spotted that. If I can get back far enough to show you it. It's got an edge look. It means a bit of cutting, that's all, never mind. So what I can do is drill these and either leave that clamp on, so it just wants a hole putting in there, about there, you see, and one about there, up there. Not back far enough to show you, but you get the idea anyway. So I'm going to get on and get this bit cut up first, I think, and see if I can get that bit done and drilled and everything. So it's only a bit of a saw cut. I think I might jigsaw it across. Not dead flat, is it? But probably a bit plain will be better. I don't know. But it's got this bit of an edge on, you see. I don't need it all, do I? And then we'll cut it back to size first, and then I'll decide the length. Right, I'll get on with it. Well, I've got the frame done, as you can see. It's all done and sanded up. Cut it with a handsaw and cut those holes with the jigsaw. It fits alright. The only thing is, if ever you're taking one of these out, just be aware of these springs, because I held the springs back and pulled it through that way, and blooming spring cracked my finger. Anyway, they look alright, don't they? And it'll be about 45 degrees. So my next job, I've cut the ends and these bits, and so that has to be just screwed on there like that. So I'll just pop a couple of screws in there, and they're both the same angle, and then I'll have to adjust the height and cut that other leg off. I doubt I'll get that. I want to get this finished and wired up today, but you only need one screw in the bottom and the other end stands on the bench. I might have to get a thing, but it'll be high enough, you know. I'll adjust the height a bit, but it'll be high enough to work under. So we're getting on. Anyway, I've got to, as I say, I've got to press on a bit because it's already 3 o'clock. I've had a 10-minute break, that's all. But I'd like to, shouldn't be too bad to do. The only thing that's got to take a bit of time now is, I'll get the other one. Right, the bottom of these I have to cut out for that to go in there, and if I just cut through there with a Dremel through them things, I think it won't be too bad to get it somewhere near. So anyway, as I say, I've got to get on because I've still got quite a bit to do, so I've got to find some screws now. And that's it. And we've just got a thunderstorm. It's just hailed and we've got a thunderstorm. I don't know if you'll be able to see out the window or not. From here. But we just had a big rainstorm. And if I zoom in a little bit more, you can probably see it, I think. Yeah, so we just had rain and hail and thunder, so good job not out in the tractor, innit? Right, I'm going to get on. Well, so far, it's not looking that bad, is it? I've got one in there, so that's what you see from this side. You'll see the top, obviously, but, you know, that's better than what I'm looking at now, isn't it? And just for now, I've put one hole in there, just there, look, and put a screw in the bench on that side. I haven't cut the bottom off yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to make a base for it and that, you know. And the other leg, it does stand level, I've checked it, but this bit of wood is slightly warped, or it hasn't gone on dead straight. Anyway, it's we're not going to get it 100% finished today, but we'll get it a bit finished. So anyway, what I'm going to do now, just in case you're thinking of putting some of these downlighters in, and you cut the hole and it fits and everything, I'll show you how awkward it is. I'm just, as I say, because I know you like to see me struggling, don't you? So what you have to do is press these extra strong springs like that, and in my case they have to go corner to corner, otherwise they miss the board about there. So putting them in isn't too bad, but you've got to get them in the right place like that, and then you push them. I told you, got my bloody finger again. That's 4 times that damn thing. Anyway, it's not coming out. So there we are, it's in. That one is on the edge of that, but that's alright. Right, then the next most difficult thing I've had to do is put this in, and I'll just take this out here, and I will just show you, because this one will be finished better than the other one, because well, I don't know if I've got a bottom for it or what. I'm going to have to use the one off that lamp, I think. I can't find another one. So it's not looking too untidy, and this is one with a switch on it, so if I only want one light I can do that, you see. So I think for me, you know, so far the job's not gone too bad. Right, I'll put this other bulb holder in, and then we'll sort a bit of wire out, and then with a bit of luck, you know, you'll get to see it almost ready. Well, I've almost got it done. So I thought I'd just show you. I've used the original wire from my table lamp that I've been using, and I got a bit of thinners, you know, white spirit and white. You never got to get it dead clean. It's been in the workshop, but it's all right, isn't it? Anyway, I thought just before I put the covers on the back, I've wired it up. I thought I will just show you. It's a simple job, innit? You know, it's a dead simple job, but I thought, as I can, I will just show you that it's, before I put the tops on, I don't know if you can see that, but it's been done properly. And, oh, it's gone blurred now. Is it going to focus? No. Right, anyway, never mind that. Let me just find the other one, so it might show you that, I don't know. It might, or it might not. Anyway, all I wanted to show you, which my camera doesn't want to show you, does it? It's not my fault, don't blame me. Right, don't blame me. Anyway, all I wanted to show you is that we've done the wiring properly. You know, I haven't got tails on it, and it's in the right place before I put the covers on. That's all it is. And I've done the plug. The plug was what I did. So, you know, there's no excuses, is there? You know, so actually, I'm joking apart, but the day's not gone too badly, to be honest. So we'll put these on, if I can. I've got it hung in the vise, and it's on one screw on that end, so. Does anybody else have problems with these screwing these plastic threads on and getting them right? Because I do every time I do it. Like that one. That's it. Right, that's that on there. I've left this, let me get that wire out of the way a second. It wants to come through there, because that's that end. That's your end, not my end. And I used it because it's got that switch on, you see. And there's a bit open there, but never mind about that. Right. So what I'm going to do now is just screw it on. Now, this wire, I left it long enough so at a little later date, you know, I can just put a couple of clips on just to tidy it up a little bit, that's all. So I reckon it's, as I say, the job's not gone that badly today, actually. All things considered, is that about right? Yeah. Because like I said, I'm not 100% sure yet how this is going to work, or if it will work, or if I have to move it, or make a new stand, or a different way of standing. I don't know. Now I've got the difficult job. I've had this on, so it shouldn't take long, but all it is, I have to find... Oh, I've got it. Amazing. It was ages last time doing this. So all I've got to do is put this... I've got this screwdriver is magnetic, and there's lots of bits of wire brush on my bench. And so, I've had this screw in, and it screws in, so I don't think it's got to be in the way, you see, that's the thing. I don't think it's got to be in the way. So it'll stop like that. I should really have, let's just chuck these few tools to one side. Not quite know how much of this you see, but you'll see in a minute anyway. You'll see the best bit. Right, I'll bin the Dremel, put that in the floor, out of the way. And this, it just has to go round the back. And it should be long enough to go under the bench, which it is, and plug in. Which is, let me just, you don't have to see me put a plug in there. Crying out loud. There. Anyway, it can go in there for now. Right. So, we're nearly done. We're not quite done yet. I've got to put a bulb in yet. So I just want, which found the floor, but I don't know if these bust like the others, these bulbs, these LEDs, they maybe stand it a bit better, I don't know, but the only thing is it's a little bit awkward, especially if you get a tight socket, and I think this one is. Oh, we're alright, it's gone in, I think. Right, so we're ready for the big switch on. Bang! How about that? And this one is independent, you see. Was. There we are. It's that switch on that, it's not one I've ever used. It needed a couple of clicks. So, there we go. Now, look, we've got an illuminated workbench, haven't we? Well, I reckon that's not gone too badly, and it's 10 minutes to 5, so yeah, that's not too bad. Like I said, this side of the leg, it'll wobble about a bit on there. I may yet alter the whole, you know, put a piece along the bottom and stand it differently or something like that. But I actually think that's got to be useful. And like I said, if it happens to be in the way, well, at the moment, all I've got to do is take one screw out, and there you go. Right, let me turn up to the light and blind you. You like being blinded, don't you? There you go. Works. How about that? Right. Anyway, I think we've made some use of that, and that's a bit of progress. And like I said, it's I can't see it really being in the way, because that bit in between this side leg and, you know, where my oil bottle is and that's where I always work, you know, and it's out the way of the drill and everything else, so that's it. Right, what do they say? Let there be light. Now, just to tell you very quickly, just to tell you as usual, to finish off very quickly, to tell you very quickly, oh, my viewfinder's upside down, that's the problem. Right, just to tell you very quickly, because I did say that we're going to Stoke at the weekend, Classic Bangers, so I'm going, you know, there's no doubt about that. A lot of my mates get here and take me and one thing and another, you know, obviously I'm sure they will. And we'll do some video there. And so you'll just have to make do with this until we get that bit done. But I think you know, it's good meeting, and I think you just might enjoy it, getting round my mates' cars and having a chat. We'll see how it goes. Alright.